did it twice so far.
Oh, I hope you keep doing it.
Yeah, we'd
Well,
love
we have
to
to
see
find
it
another
on a weekly.
location.
Yeah, isn't that a broken location? Is that why we were able to get up there?
Yep, that was accessible by blink only.
Well, you do know that if we ask nicely and get on our knees and beg the developers, they may be able to give us some access just for events like that. Or make a way for people to travel up to the top of the eye just for the view.
I mean, I guess we could stack up a tower, but I mean, there's just something.
Well, exactly. There you go.
Up there is really cool.
Player ingenuity. We could make our own stairway to the top of the tower if we can get a lot close enough. I don't know. Are there any lots? Yeah, that's not near any place where it's
there's no housing in that area.
Oh, no, you wouldn't
habitable.
be able to
I fizzled.
after a while because you'd break the line between one property and the other.
It really is no fun whenever you actually run away from what I have stacked up ready for you.
Okay, I'll let you stack it up.
Now, talking about Gus, see, I don't get that. When I'm fighting something and I've got my swords out, I don't want to blow it away from me so it's further away. I want to be able to hit it and hurt it and kill it.
I'm
Yes, but when
hoping
your armor
that
is basically
archery
paper
gets
bag.
stronger, because that's where I would use Gust.
Wrath, I'm hearing you back there, but you're a little lower than everybody else. Let me see if I can't.
That. I might have my microphone very low. I'll change that.
I can probably adjust you out if you. Let me see your
This is
adjustment
just
first.
a stack, and I fizzled.
Let me see if I can't get upstairs and get stationary for a few minutes.
I'm going to see if I can find Bambino so I can see it stacking.
He streams as Bambino Ludovate.
You can go to NBNN Live and just click on his link if you wish also.
Is that any better, my friend?
Still a little low, but I can adjust you here.
Kind of lagging every second right now, but I'm kind of doing it.
Oh, we got overshadowed by the rain
Sweet
there.
Jesus.
I love that spell.
I know, I do too.
Yeah, we got overcome with the sound effects volume there.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
No, that's fine. That's what we want people to hear as well.
Hope you're coming to the
Oh no,
gridiron
you're
tonight,
actually killing
Bambino.
me.
Okay,
Yeah,
Wrath,
it's
if you
gonna
just
actually
say something real quick, let me just see how your volume comes across here.
Say something real quick. Let me see how your volume comes across here.
There you go. That's a bit better.
Good, good.
Yeah, just because you were getting lost in the background. And I don't
Yeah,
want you to
I
get lost back
apologize.
there.
Now, I will say for everyone in the room, one of the people that's in this room right now, and most of you know about the streaming initiative that I've been trying to put together, Coin here from Indie Army Stream Team has been doing an amazing job at helping me organize and get these streamers into the game and, train them and make sure that new streamers Just wanted to give a quick shout out and thanks to that.
It's no worries, my good sir. I'm always happy to help anyway. Even if this wasn't going along, I quite like this project anyway, so I would have been more than happy to help, even regardless of this.
Yes, we thank everybody who's in this initiative. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be mirroring and linking all the streams on the list on NBNN Live, so you'll be able to come. And what I'm planning to do here, and Wrath, while I got you, maybe you can give me a little bit more insight. You've got them. We've got a XML spreadsheet somewhere that I've got a link to with the list of the streamers, and they're by group. With indie gaming being one group and the other gamings. So I'm going to try and group them under their own categories so that all the different groups. So when you look down the page, you'll see, and you'll be able to zone in on
I'm actually
each
doing
particular.
something that you might be able to use, Lazarus, which is I've been working with Indy, and I'm going to be working with Rev to actually design a link through the Twitch API so that only the things that are streaming Shroud of the Avatar will be present.
That would be wonderful, and NBNN would love to have something like that so that when they are live only. I saw something the other day. I was looking at the code, but it was hard to decipher and just be able to pull while I was doing what I was doing. The one that rotates every 10 minutes between the live streamers who are on.
Exactly.
But I
and
believe
that's
that-
exactly what Rise Up and any stream team does is you might see half a dozen to 10, 20 people that are streaming at one time or that are viewing the stream at one time, and then all of a sudden the TV will split over to them in rotation, and all the viewers who just go to that page will suddenly be there, and you'll suddenly get we had a spike of something like 100 people the other night.
Is that where you were pulling the metrics from the other night when we were streaming?
I was taking notes I had literally my television splitting streams up in Xbox, and I had my browser up, and I was basically hour by hour basically taking notes on the metrics so that I could report that back.
That's just absolutely great.
It was a pain in the behind. But
Oh,
it was worth
yes,
it.
yes. If anybody thinks that, doing and getting this stuff organized is a simple task by any means, please don't let it stop you. It's not always a simple task. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but it's always worth the effort that's put into it, especially for the
Exactly.
community and the end product.
Well, what's really funny is since this started, we really started to see people who have, we see new purchases coming from the stream every single day now. And you see new people who are really getting excited about the game. Of course, you run into the eventual person that might not be to their tastes, but people like the Indie Army Stream Team are used to streaming independent games, and these guys and their audience and following that we're getting behind, they love this kind of stuff. And I've seen some really positive reactions, not from just the viewers, but from the streamers that are coming in. They're saying, "Wow, I'm in love."
Now, can you tell us,
Starvey especially.
I've been hearing about some available keys for people. Can you elaborate on that for the folks out there?
Yeah, what they've basically been doing is Alice has been working with me and Winfield, and we've basically been working on a process to vet interested streamers which meet the criteria, and then once we've gone through and had them watch the intro video which we cut with Ambush Gaming Network in my script, then
Yes.
we kind of report back, and then once that's done, then I'll send them a kind of a gift coupon. And I just go and I report that back that this person has this is who they are, blah blah blah.
Very good. And would you like to give us a link
To the video?
to the video?
I would say if you're
yes.
interested, the video is one we hang out. If you we hand out to interested streamers. So if somebody's interested in streaming, they can contact myself or Winfield, somebody like that, and basically we give them the video. Coin has been doing that for all the existing streamers who have been coming in so far, but we really want to continue this initiative. But the problem right now was that the developers didn't have any kind of automated system set up for this yet. So they're basically relying on the players to help vet these people. And so, they're basically going to be repurposing in the future, most likely, something like the referral system that they used to have.
Right.
To make it a little bit more automated, and they're working with some of the leaders who are more professional streamers right now. We're having some conversations that are going back and forth to figure out how we can have like a media partnership program in the future for Shroud of the Avatar.
Very nice. Very nice.
But unfortunately, we kind of have to skunk work it until then.
Well, we are very resourceful people out here in the community. And I know Portalarium expresses surprise on some of the things that we managed to pull off without any of their help.
Agreed. This party would be one of those kinds of things, right? And really, the streaming initiative, I wanted to bring MBN in because you guys have always created a consistent presence on Twitch for Shroud of the Avatar. It's just a matter of that really does help interested individuals see some things, but we wanted to get people who are used to having an audience of people that had trusted their word, and they trust these people's opinions when they review games to get this, and if they truly like the product, then let them evangelize that product to their audience,
Yes. Now, the one thing with NBNN, that's what made us stand out a little bit, I believe, is my concept of the rebroadcast of things. When we do a stream like we're doing now, I go back afterwards and I take highlights out and I post them up on my stream. And when I'm offline, I have another machine that runs these highlights to the MBNN Twitch feed, and it runs 24/7, so people can come back and look at it and just turn it on and listen to what was happening, and they catch up on events they've missed throughout the day, as well as Lord British things, and
Yes.
just sometimes Jack and I. Again, we have several streams, so we do different interesting things. Last night we went and ran the sewers for a little while just for giggles and grins, and it's just interesting banter and conversation. Today I think is going to be more of an informative, even though it's a party. We've got a good showing. How many people we have here right now? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of us in the room right now. And it's a nice cross section of the community, and we were able to have a nice conversation. Now, for those who are not available to be here and join in and see what's going on, there'll be highlights of this for them to tune into NBNN later. And again, when people hit Twitch and they search for Shroud of the Avatar, they see the NBNN stream running 24 hours a day. Now, my next move, of course, is to get funding to bring NBN off the free Twitch feed and get to a paid feed, so we don't have the advertisements popping up there, and be able to hopefully work up to partnership level. But that is in the future. I mean, we are brand new. We've been streaming since
Right.
St. Patrick's
And
Day.
it takes time. I mean, these people like Coin here, you could probably ask how difficult that is. It's not an easy thing.
Yes.
It just takes perseverance and keep doing what you do, and you guys are doing a good job.
I'm talking with Beetle Bear and
Thank you.
Ambush Gamer, and they're being very helpful. I love their broadcasts. I'm a big fan of theirs. And Indy was giving me help yesterday with the. Now, am I correct? Am I got the right connection here, Cohen? You're Indy in the.
No, Coin just
No,
works for
I'm not
Andy.
indie. I suppose, without blowing my own horn, and many people have referred to me as Indy's right-hand man.
I
So,
got you.
Indy's quite a busy person, and for anything else, he usually comes to me and says, "Hey, Cohen, can you deal with X, Y, or Z?" And
He was giving
so
me some
I'm
pointers
kind of
yesterday
second.
on stream settings and stuff, and I actually have seen some nice improvements in the stream quality. No more buffering from what I've been seeing or hearing, which is very nice. The community, all these communities are just wonderful. You just got to take the time to reach out and talk to the people, and make those links.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's just communities helping communities, and that's what I like to see. It's just like synergy between communities.
Yes. The gaming community is wide and varied amongst itself, but when it all
Right.
comes down to it, we are gamers, and that's what we are first and foremost, regardless of whether we agree to disagree on certain games' greatness or suckiness.
And an interesting thing about this initiative too is, we have Indie Army Stream Team who have really come in and helped out a lot, and they're being wonderful in that. We also have 2 organizations that have come in who are charitable organizations, and one is even a Section 508 nonprofit organization. which is Rise Up
508 or
Gaming.
501c?
501c, sorry.
Yes,
I used to be
okay.
a 508 analyst, so
Yeah. No. It was, if I could get a 501c
nonprofit,
status for NBNN, that would be a nice dream, just to get it to support itself and be a full nonprofit community
exactly.
supported
But
event.
Rise
but
Up-
that's in the future.
But Rise Up Gaming is actually an organization that actually does charity and does things and streaming and different events to raise money and support of cyberbullying organizations, trying to stamp that out across the internet.
I recently
other
became aware of
organization-
them. Yes.
Yeah, and the other organization which you've heard of course, is Gaming for Adoption. So these are real life, movements that are coming into this game and using this game as a platform to, because they love the community and they like that community and think that community would be a good platform for their own message.
Yes. And then what is the other charitable streaming organization you were mentioning?
Well, we have Rise Up Gaming, which is against cyberbullying, and then we have Gaming for Adoption, which
Correct. The Gaming for Adoption, which is Ambush Gamer, is a big supporter of.
exactly.
Yes.
And those 2 groups, the Gaming for Adoption is all about parenting and adoption and foster parenting, things like that. And we also have a new group that's coming in. That's actually the stream team from 10 Ton Hammer is coming into this initiative.
I'm not familiar with them, but I'm sure I will be by the end of the week.
Ten Ton Hammer has actually been a big media organization. They've been a big website, you know, for reviews and